There's nothing special about me other than the fact I listen to what God is saying. He's speaking to all of us, and here is biblical proof of that. So we see it in Revelation 3:20, where Jesus describes knocking on the door and saying that if anyone hears his voice and opens the door, he will come in. Then we have John 10:27, one of my favorite verses. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. So therefore, when the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, we can recognize that that is not, in fact, our good shepherd. That is God, because God is not the only voice that tries to speak to us. Then we have Isaiah 30:21 that says, whether you turn to the right or the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you that says, this is the way, walk in it. Jeremiah 33:3 that says, call to me and I will answer you and tell you great unsearchable things that you do not know. So when we read God's word, when we listen to God, we will get these downloads, these insights that teach us things we did not know before. God's voice that sometimes sounds like an idea in our head that comes from something beyond us. And that is God. It doesn't have to be some mystical vision that you get. It's just sometimes a little whisper in your head. Hebrews 3:15 that says, today if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts as you did in the rebellion. And for me personally, I used to have a very hard heart to God. I used to be very angry at God. So I turned to spirituality in this new age realm that says that you do not sin. You are the God, basically. You create your own reality. You pray to the universe. It's very eclectic. You can basically just take everything and stir it together, pick and choose from different religions what you like, make up your own, and that's spirituality, that's New Age. No, that is Satan in disguise, okay? And I will make a long form video to build up on this, or you can just search it up. I'm sure other people have touched on it in a way that you may be able to understand. But I wish you all the best, and I pray that we will all hear God's word someday, and religious psychosis will stop being a term that people use to demystify it. Because if a life without God is normal, I don't want it.